You gave us your suggestions, and we're executing with Pimptard, Wifestitute 2. Paul McCartney and Heather Mills. They were together, married from 2001 to 2008. There's a dynamic I had to take into account here because she's younger, and Mr. McCartney's older, and how many times he was able to hit the slot C. We got a hot chick in this hand, and we got an old, wrinkly dude here in the other. Oh, that's love there, yeah, right. Wifestitute. I went back and looked at his schedule of how many public appearances he was making and concerts and so forth. You know, with the time, this is pretty much, in his age, it's pretty much all you could squeeze out. And now granted, I might be maxing out the numbers here. Maybe it was much less. 2001, he hit it about 50 times. Probably hit it 150 times. In 2002, 150 to 30 right here, because in between her, she was pregnant. Now, Mr. McCartney, come on now. You should have been deactivated a long time ago, because this is kind of irresponsible to be having kids at this age. Are you still sporting live rounds in that old gun? And sooner or later, you got to put it in the museum. It becomes unsafe to shoot after a while. This directly hampered the next year. He was only hit it maybe 104 times. Because, you know, the novelty had worn off, and he was older, and she had a kid, and messes everything up. The feng shui just was not there. Shoot yourself in the foot with that gun. No, wait, you shot yourself in your own ass. That's so hard to do. 05, you got the I'm not happy speech. All the dudes that are divorced probably got the I'm not happy speech. So this, again, half that number to 50, followed by 2 years of separation. Put 15 and 10 in here and hitting the slot C, separation sex. Now, I'm not saying that this does happen, but we all know that it does. So if you add all those numbers up, he probably hit the slot C 414 times, plus or minus 15. On a positive note, Mr. McCartney, 414 hits on the slot C at your age, winning. Oh yeah, I wish I could do that. I know it seems like a high number, but in reality, it's not when you compare it to the money. In 08, she was awarded $48.6 million. So let's do the math. 414 times at bat, $48.6 million. It's a long division. Anyone can do it. $117,391.30 per hit on the slot C. That's $1,000 a thrust. Oh my God, I didn't even break it down like that. That is ingenious. Okay, but it doesn't end there. If I recall, you know, she's missing a leg, isn't she?
I don't know.
Google it, let's see. $1,000 a thrust. That's just a horrible mental image. Thanks a lot, buddy. Oh my God. Unbelievable. He paid $1,000 per thrust on a circle walker. It's amazing. I can't believe it. At his age, Heather Mills, the circle walker, probably did a lion's share of the work. Don't ask me how she managed that because I'm stumped. They are setting my table in hell right now. Holy shit. And pardon me while we hop to the next equation. But that didn't stop her from figuratively putting her peg D into his slot B because the bleeding continues. Yeah, $70,000 in child support, even though she got almost 50 million bucks. And she was unhappy with this amount because it didn't pay for all of the schooling tuition and first class air fees. Yeah, what a whore. Let's put this number into perspective here. $70,000 just for child support. That's like $30,000 more than the average Joe earns a year. Come on, you circle walking slewer. And he has to pay her $1.2 million in alimony, which has no end in sight. So he's probably going to pay alimony for the rest of his life, which is roughly till 82. That's when I stopped this horrid equation. Wifestitute, bitch. Edit that out. Oh, she wanted $115 million originally for the divorce. On top of that, get child support and alimony. And then that number got cut in half, and she's unhappy with that. And he also had to buy her a $5 million house. Shut the hell up. Oh my God.
You're just materialistic.
But us dudes, we're materialistic because we want to keep half of our stuff. Right, yeah. If you want the wealth, listen, feminism is one. Go earn your own. Quit taking ours. Yeah, I'm not buying it, you idiots. We're not done yet. So he was 68 in 2008. I carried this on to 82. That gives her an extra 14 years. All right, let's all assume that Mr. McCartney lives to 82. If he does, he'll pay an extra $16.8 million just in alimony. And an additional $980,000 just in child support. Now we add this all together on top of what he already paid, $66,380,000. He still doesn't get any additional hits on the slot C, so the number stays at 414 plus or minus 15. You do the long division, and in the end, he's paying $160,338.16 per hit on the slot C, which he didn't even have access to since 2008. Now, how does that happen? If that isn't a textbook example of a Wifestitute, then somebody needs to rewrite this fucking book. Sorry, edit that out. I dropped the F-bomb. Damn it! Now, with that being said, what have we learned here? What have we learned here?
Oh my God, don't get married.
Yes, don't get married. Number one. Number two, if you do get married, get a prenuptial agreement. And three, if you're older than 40 years old, get deactivated so you don't have any oopses down the way and you don't wind up in baby jail until you're a senior citizen. Boom, beer me. In this equation, Mr. McCartney, you're the Pimptard here, okay? You should have known better. What were you thinking? She loves me. And this was the second Pimptard Wifestitute episode dedicated to Paul McCartney. If you have any more suggestions, put them in the comments below. And don't forget to hit subscribe button, because if you do, I won't pick apart your divorce. I hope you don't think I'm beetling a dead horse here. Really? Come on, dude. You're still sporting live guns? Live guns?
And at his age, that's like $1,000 a thrust.
Oh my God.
That's too good.
Oh, the only thing worse than doing this is breast cancer etiquette. That'll be a bad episode, man. Whew.